With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. And the starter for Toronto, Louis Varland. Chris, how about a scouting report?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Just about ready to roll. J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate.
J.J. Weatherholt.
And we're off and rolling in Toronto. That one fouled off. And a 1-1.
Well,
out to short, Jimenez. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
ball one.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
High fly ball, right field. 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman Alec Burleson.
And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
That's the ball.
And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and that is that. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Riley O'Brien. What do you look for here?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Stepping in, Yohendrick Pinango. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, designated hitter Nathan Lucas.
The 0-1 runner on the go. Hit hard but foul off to the left. That's to third, and that one handled to Weatherholt, and two. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. That one missed. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Ball to strike. There's the strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after one. Back now in Toronto. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Ivan Herrera.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Springer on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Started after it. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. No score here in the second. In the air to left center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Nootbaar, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. There goes the runner. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, one out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that'll load the bases.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Louis Varland will depart. He's responsible for the runners on base. New pitcher coming on. Back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New
for the
pitcher
Blue
now
Jays.
for the Jays,
Number
Mason
68.
Fluhardt.
Well, no
Mason
margin for error in
Fluhardt.
terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Oh.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pinungo gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Two on, two outs. And that skips into dirt. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a 1-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. One run in the inning, but they leave two. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Jays nothing.
Leading off for the Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
Hey.
First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Luis Gastelum The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Brule, a left-hander, also throwing. And a swing and a miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One and 2 now. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Up the middle. Oh, nice play. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
What a play, Singy, as he went to the ground for the diving stop. Let's take a look with StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, you know, every team in baseball really needs a shortstop capable of making these types of plays, and they can be game changers.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Oh.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 7th, third
He got a
baseman,
backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Up.
Varsho off of first with 2 away.
Ball. Outside.
Runner takes off. Up the middle. And that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
Let's go, Mason.
0-1.
Ball.
Fluharty, a 6'2 southpaw, 215 pounds. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. And that one clips the corner. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
The lefty, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. And 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Burleson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side in the 3rd. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Jays 0.
Now pitching for
Luis
St.
Costello
Louis, number 72.
gets the call from the pen. He's been so good against lefties.
Leading off for the Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Slap the other way, foul. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. Just
that's a
missed.
ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And the 0-1. Got him. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Yohendrick
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Yohendrick Pinungo will hit next. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. And first offering is fouled off. Outside.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Dives, and he can't hang on. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Yes.
Lucas wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Pinango leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
No, that's a ball.
Two 0.
Hey.
Slapped foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes a 2-2. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Paid a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Luis Gastelum done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
St.
arm
Louis,
out of the bullpen,
number 47,
Justin Brule.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
First and second, 2 outs. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail here 1-0.
Leading off for St. Louis, catcher Ivan Herrera.
Hot shot to third. Long throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Lars Nootbaar.
That one lifted to left. Pinango moving under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop
So
Mason
digging in,
Wynn.
Mason Wynn. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey!
That
No,
one
that's
misses.
a ball.
Ball 3. And that's ball
Take it back.
4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side, and that's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second safely.
Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. That's a ball.
That's a
Tried
way.
the sweeper. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. And the batter is George Springer.
For the Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Can't glove it cleanly, flips it, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
To third. And it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Looking to extend the play now. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. A single his first time. There's the strike. pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. The throw is late, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here at the bottom of the fourth.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one catches the zone, and the count 2-1. Off the mark there, 3-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Two on, one out. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Outside ball 4. He walked him, and they are loaded.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
So the sac fly ties the game. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Oh.
Two on, two outs. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the top of the fifth we go. All tied 1-1.
Leading off for the Cardinals, third baseman, Blaze Jordan.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fouled off down the right side. 1-2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Nathan Church.
Up.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Back to the top of the lineup, J.J. Weatherholt. Next up for the Cardinals.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece.
Leading off for Toronto, left fielder, Yohendrick Pinando.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Jays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Next one in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And that gets away from Herrera. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Man at second. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground to third. Whips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
For the Blue Jays, first baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
Go-ahead run on base. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. He's been a great free agent side. Gets the outside corner with that one. Okamoto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. 1-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Ground ball up the middle. Weatherholt slings to first in time.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
That's in there. Springer thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0.
Oh!
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. The 2-1. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Play made. That ends the inning. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Back here at Rogers Center. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Brendan Little on to pitch here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Jordan Walker.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Nope, that's low.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chad Dallas getting loose out there. Mako, the lefty, warming up as well. Here's a 2-0.
Huh.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman Alec Burleson.
Fought off foul. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed. Little, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. There's a strike. Towards first. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Hey! Oh!
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering is outside. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Nope, outside.
The lefty, the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is that. The Cards leave one. Score remains tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now
Louis,
for the bottom of the
number
sixth,
39.
and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Peter Strzelecki. He's making his second appearance of the season. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 1 for 2.
Alejandro Kirk.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Stanek, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Soriano also throwing. In the air, right field. Nootbaar on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one's in there. That is strike 2. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. That one inside. Look out. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Ernie.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to short. Win. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Dallas. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for St. Louis, shortstop Mason Wynn.
And there's a foul ball. That's a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Got it. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Number 39.
And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
A little bit high. Ball 3. Up the middle, Schneider throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Jordan in the box again, takes the strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
No, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Right through there for a strike. And it's even up. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Jimenez not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Swings through that one out in front that time. Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. This to third. Throw to first is in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Yohendrick Pinando.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Peter Strzelecki departs. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
St.
pitcher
Louis,
for the Cardinals, Ryan Stanek.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Yohendrick Pinando. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 2-2. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
Designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. That one ripped, but foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That misses, and the count is 3-1. Kazuma Okamoto, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. (3-1) now. This one in the air, center field. Church should have this one, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. Still tied 1-1. Back now in Toronto, ready to begin the 8th. Nathan Church getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Movement in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Mako getting loose as well. The 1-1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One up, one down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
That's out to center field. And there's 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Walker. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ripped to the right center. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Ivan Herrera. 1 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To the left side, but it is well foul. The 2-1. And downstairs.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Lars Nootbaar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with 1 swing.
That one
No,
inside,
that's a ball.
and that's ball one.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Ball.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ball to strike. The pitch. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out. The throw to third. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the fly out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Yeah, foul ball. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runner stays put at third. Springer takes his lead at third with one away. Next pitch inside. They're down 3 in a row. That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Nope. Oh, one.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Out towards left center. Long run, tracks it down. Runner tags from third, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 2-1. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
There's the strike. Looking to get the tying run on base.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Ball one there. That one hit to right. Tracks it down for the out. One away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Comes up empty.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
1 out left for the Cardinals. Brian Torres, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hoffman is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.